Hi, today we're gonna talk about some JJK techniques. If you already follow my channel, you all know surely that I already make JJS content. But mostly I wanna do JJK content. I'm gonna start to explain the lore or techniques. Shall we get started? Let's go. First technique I'm gonna talk about is the 24 frames technique, only possessed by Naobito and Naoya Zenin, father and son. The 24 frames technique allows the user to move at 24 frames per second or 24 movements. And that's all. This is all the technique. Let's pass the other. The six eyes and limitless is a technique only possessed by Satoru Gojo, at least in the anime. Every 400 years, a user with six eyes and limitless is born. The six eyes technique allows the user to have extra delicate precision on cursed energy, can control perfectly the flow of cursed energy in their body, and he has a bunch of abilities. The first is Reversal Red. Reversal Red is a little red ball of cursed energy or energy that upon contact it repels everything that comes with contact. Then we have Lapse Blue. Lapse Blue is the literal contrast of it because it's blue and it attracts everything it goes contact with it. If we mix those two, Reversal Red and Lapse Blue, we get Hollow Purple. Hollow Purple is a giant or little ball that erases everything in its path. We have a second variant of Hollow Purple, which Hollow Purple Atomic. He has a longer chant. Now, I don't remember the chant, but instead of throwing the Hollow Purple just explodes in air or on the ground. The Limitless technique instead allows the user to literally not get touched because there's an imaginary barrier around the user, which basically everything it tries to get contact with the user slows down infinitely. Then the Limitless also allows the user to waste the least minimum of cursed energy for every hit of the six eyes. Shrine technique. The shrine technique is only possessed by Ryoma Sakuna in the anime and manga. Ryoma Sakuna is a 1,000-year-old human which became a cursed spirit or a curse, but we're gonna talk about that in other videos. Now, the shrine techniques has a lot of variants or a lot of I don't know how to say, a lot of cuts. Basically, the shrine techniques allows the user to make cuts through the air without making any symbols except for some. Now, the first one is Dismantle. Dismantle are consecutive cuts on the same opponent. Then we've got Fuga. Fuga is one of the strongest, if not the strongest technique in the technique. Basically, the Fuga is a fire arrow, really large, that when it comes contact with an opponent, it explodes, instantly evaporating it. Most of the sorcerers or gods would get in contact with it, would probably die. This technique also got a domain, Malevolent Shrine. Malevolent Shrine is a domain which stands out for 200 meters. I don't know the height, but okay. The Malevolent Shrine basically creates an infinite amount of cuts in like 2 milliseconds, which instantly erases the opponent because it basically cuts items of the opponent. And in the domain there's a shrine where there's a mouth with teeth and it's pretty gruesome. Oh, and I forgot to say something about the six eyes. Even the six eyes got a domain called Infinite Void. You need to have absolute mastery on the six eyes technique for having Infinite Void. Infinite Void basically flows an infinite amount of knowledge into the opponent's brain, completely mobilizing them. The copy technique is only possessed by Yuta or Kotsu. More likely, it's not possessed by Yuta, but by Rika. It is Curse Spirit. Rika is a curse spirit that basically was the girlfriend or wife of Yuta when they were kids. But an absolutely terrible incident succumbed to Rika, and Yuta unwillingly make her a curse. More willingly, but okay. Basically, for copying a technique, Rika has to consume a body part of the opponents. This happened with Uro and also with Inumaki. I don't know who else got eaten by Rika, or I don't know. Oh, also Kenjaku. Switcher. The switcher technique or swapping makes the user every time activates the technique, making clap his hands for switching position with the opponent or with his friend or his friend, or basically anyone that is in front of him. The swapping technique also works on two different people. You can swap two different people in two different places at once without swapping yourself with them. Okay, I think it's enough for today. So tell me in the comments if you like this video, and I'm gonna make other JJK content. Maybe explaining a bit of the lore, or basically just explaining the techniques. Tell me in the comments.